get ready to go. We're glad that you're all here, so now it's time to start the show. We're not in school, but we can still pretend by making music until this ends. We're making music with our Falcon friends.
Hey there, Falcons. Guys, this week we got some brand new songs to sing. We have something really fun to listen to and a nice little activity at the end. So, enough talking about it. Tired of talking about music? Why don't we just get right to it and make some music?
We're making music with our Falcon friends.
All right, third grade, got a brand new song for you today. A song about a plane. Now, I'm not talking about an airplane. I'm talking about a different plane. Can you think of another meaning, another definition for the word plane? That's not like an airplane. Maybe you're thinking like plain ice cream. Maybe you're thinking like plain yogurt. Well, I'm not talking about that type of plane either. I'm actually talking about a flat land, a plain. Different plains, plateaus, fields, things like that. Well, this song is above the plain. Let me sing it for you. Use my ukulele as well. Above the plain of gold and green, a young boy's head is plainly seen. A hoo-yah, hoo-yah, hoo-yah-yah, swiftly flowing water. A hoo-yah, hoo-yah, hoo-yah-yah, swiftly flowing water. Pretty long song. I'll sing this time, you echo back. Above the plain of gold and green, a young boy's head is plainly seen. A hoo-yah, hoo-yah, hoo-yah-yah, swiftly flowing water. Swiftly flowing water. Loo, 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 loo. You feel, what is that? Me, me, ray, ray, do, do. Trichord, nice job. Hoo-yah, hoo-yah, hoo-yah-yah. Swiftly flowing water. Nice job. Try it a little bit more with me. Here we go. Above the plain of gold and green, a young boy's head is plainly seen. A hoo-yah, hoo-yah, hoo-yah-yah, swiftly flowing water. A hoo-yah, hoo-yah, hoo-yah-yah, swiftly flowing water. Good, let's try the whole song together. Here we go. Above the plain of gold and green, a young boy's head is plainly seen. A hoo-yah, hoo-yah, hoo-yah-yah, swiftly flowing water. A hoo-yah, hoo-yah, hoo-yah-yah, swiftly flowing water. Now, this song is really, really fun to sing, but it's even more fun to sing in a canon. We've talked about this before. It's a song where you can sing the same song at two different times with two different groups. So let's try something. Let's just try something. Maybe you're not with anybody else. Maybe you're by yourself. You can actually still sing this in canon, but you can sing in canon with yourself. You're going to need something to record on. I'm going to record this here on my iPhone, okay? So let me record. I'm going to sing this song and record it. Here we go. Above the plain of gold and green, a young boy's head is plainly seen. A hoo-yah, hoo-yah, hoo-yah-yah, swiftly flowing water. A hoo-yah, hoo-yah, hoo-yah-yah, swiftly flowing water. Good. Now I have a recording of myself singing this song. Here we go. Above the plain of gold and green, a young boy's head is plainly seen. A hoo-yah, hoo-yah, hoo-yah-yah, swiftly flowing water. A hoo-yah, hoo-yah, hoo-yah-yah, swiftly flowing water. Now, I can sing this in canon with myself. I can sing it in a round with myself. All I have to do is, well, listen to this, and I'm going to sing it starting after the first phrase. When my voice on here gets to the end of the first phrase, that's when I'm going to start at the beginning. Let's take a listen, see what it sounds like. Above the plain of gold and green, a young boy's head is plainly seen. A hoo-yah, hoo-yah, hoo-yah-yah, swiftly flowing water. A hoo-yah, hoo-yah, hoo-yah-yah, swiftly flowing water. That worked really, really well. And you can do that too. All you need is something to record on. You can sing the song by yourself, and then when you play it, let this be group 1, and you can be group 2. When your voice on the phone gets to group 1, then you can start at the beginning, okay? If you don't have a phone like that, that's fine too. You can actually sing it with your parents. It's actually more fun to sing it with somebody else. So if you have someone to sing it with, great. If you don't, you can do it with your phone. But either way, make sure you're having fun.
We're making music with our Falcon friends.
All right, third grade, time to get back out in that garden. Get your gardening gloves, get your shovel, get all the stuff you need, because we're about to plant some vegetables. Hopefully they won't get eaten by old Mr. Rabbit. Here we go. Old Mr. Rabbit, you've got a nasty habit of jumping in my garden and eating all my cabbage. Think of another food? How about broccoli? Oh, Mr. Rabbit, you've got a nasty habit of jumping in my garden and eating all my broccoli. How about, one of my favorite vegetables? Pizza! How about pizza? That's not really a vegetable, I understand. But let's just sing pizza anyway. Oh, Mr. Rabbit, you've got a nasty habit of jumping in my garden and eating all my pizza. It's always fun to make up different ones. Have some fun making up some of your own with people at your house, okay? But for now, let's actually switch gears here. Let's actually go and do our little pattern that we did last week. Let's see if you remember the pattern. Oh, Mr. Rabbit, you've got a nasty habit of jumping in my garden and eating all my cabbage. Nice job. Do that with me. Do that pattern and sing it with me. Here we go. Oh, Mr. Rabbit, you've got a nasty habit of jumping in my garden and eating all my cabbage. Can we draw the phrases? Remember we did that last week? Every time we took a breath, we drew a new phrase with our fingers. Okay, let's try it. Here we go. Oh, Mr. Rabbit, you've got a nasty habit of jumping in my garden and eating all my cabbage. How many phrases in this song? If you can count, it's 4, right? Okay, good. It's 4. I'm trying to trick you, but not really. It was a pretty easy question. Okay, 4 phrases. Now, I do have some trickier questions for you, but the first thing we have to answer is this. In this song, we have a pattern of beats. Our pattern of beats is the pattern we were doing. Watch. Now, if you listen to those 4 beats, one of them is different. Which one's different? The first one, obviously, is different. What's different about it? Well, it's a pat, it's not a snap, but it feels different. How does it feel different than the other ones? The other 3 all feel the same, but the first one feels different. You might be thinking, the first one's louder, and it is louder, but I'm saying how it sounds. I'm asking how it feels. Let me give you a hint. Here's the word I'm thinking of to describe that first beat. You know what word I'm thinking of? Strong, exactly. That first beat is strong. If the first beat is strong, what are the other beats? Well, they're not strong. They are the opposite, which would be weak, right? Okay, so we have a pattern of beats. Now, in every single phrase of this song, there is a word that happens on the strong beat. I would like to figure out what each one is. Here's the first phrase. What word is on the strong beat in the first phrase? Listen. Old Mr. Rabbit. Just the first phrase. What word was on the strong beat? Could you hear it? Old Mr. Rabbit. Exactly. It is the word old. Okay. How about the second phrase? How about the second phrase? Listen. You've got a nasty habit. A little trickier. What word was on the strong beat? You've got a nasty habit. You know what word it was? The word got. Now, you might be thinking, wasn't it the word you've? Well, no, because listen. You've got a nasty habit. The word got is actually on a strong beat, but is the word got the first word? No, it's not. What is the first word? Well, it's you've, right? You've is the first word, but it's not on the strong beat. It actually comes before the strong beat. Very interesting. How about the next phrase? Of jumping in my garden. What word was on the strong beat? Of jumping in my garden. It was the word jumping, right? But was jumping the first word? No, it wasn't. What was the first word? It was of, exactly right. Of jumping in my garden. Of is the first word. It's not on the strong beat. It comes before the strong beat. How about the last phrase? And eating all my cabbage. You know what word was on the strong beat? Eating, right? But is eating the first word? No. What is? And, exactly. And is the first word, but it's not on the strong beat. It comes before the strong beat. What we have here in this song is we have some phrases that have sounds that start before the strong beat. That's very interesting. Usually, a lot of our songs we've been singing up until now, all the phrases have started right on the strong beat. But in this song, we have 3 phrases that don't start on the strong beat. Let's try some. Let's trade off our phrases. I'll sing first, you sing second, I'll sing third, you sing fourth. Listen. Old Mr. Rabbit, of jumping in my garden. See how that worked? Went back and forth. Let's switch now. You start. Ready? And then I'll take the second phrase. Here you go. You've got a nasty habit, and eating all my cabbage. Nice job. Guys, some really interesting things here, some stuff we've never heard before. So keep that in mind, because next week we're going to make a picture of what some of these sounds look like. But for this week, get your ears ready to keep on listening, because we got some really great music to listen to coming up next.
We're making music with our Falcon friends.
All right, third grade guys, it's time to listen to some music by one of my favorite composers. In fact, he has written music for some of the biggest movies of all time. When you watch a movie, I bet you didn't realize that someone writes all that music. There's a lot of different people that write music for movies, but one of the most famous of all is John Williams. John Williams wrote music for maybe one of my favorite set of movies, series of movies, Star Wars. If you've ever seen Star Wars, I think you're really going to like this piece of music we're going to listen to. This is the Force theme from Star Wars. Now, if you've ever seen Star Wars, great. If you haven't, I think you're still going to enjoy this music too, because, it just kind of makes you feel a certain way. It gives you kind of a sense of pride, a sense of purpose, just by listening to it. So, I want you to click that link in the description below and listen to one of the most famous pieces of music from one of the most famous movies ever, Star Wars. It is the Force theme by John Williams.
We're making music with our Falcon friends.
All right, third grade, gonna need your ears, gonna need your eyes, because I got some music to show you, and I want to see if you can hear it in your head. Take a look. Take a look. Got 3 notes here. I'm gonna start easy. We'll make them. Each one's gonna be a little bit more tricky. Okay. Give you one clue. That is do. Can you hear what that would be in your head? Actually, here's a good way to do it. Hear it. Show the hand sign too. Here we go. Think it first. Think it. Think you know it? Sing it with me. Do, la, so. Got low, la, and low, so there. Very good. Okay, sing it one more time. Do, la, so. Good. Okay. Now, let's try another one. My goal is to trick you. Did I trick you already? I don't know. I will never know that. If I did, good for me. If I didn't, good for you, I guess. I don't know. Okay, here we go. Take a look. Okay. I will tell you what the first one is. The first one is low so. See if you can hear it in your head. It's always good to be able to hear things in your head. Ready? Here we go. Think it. Could you hear it? Kind of sounded a lot different than the last one. Here we go. Try it again. See if you can sing it with me. So, la, do. This one started on low, so, exactly, and went up to do. Try it one more time. So, la, do. Pretty good. Okay, enough of these 3-note ones. Well, you know what? No, I spoke too soon. Let's do another one. Let's do another one, but let's do a different set of 3 notes. Let's try this. Ooh, okay. Now we got 3 in a row there, but again, I'm going to tell you what the first one is. The first one this time is me. If you've been watching Recorder Corner, this might look very familiar. Think you know it? See if we can figure it out. Show me the hand sign. Think it in your head. Think you know it? Think it one more time. Can you sing it? Mi, re, do. Yeah, it's like hot cross buns. Exactly right. Good. It's a pretty easy one. Okay, now let's try. Make it a little trickier. Okay, here we go. No more 3 notes. Now we're moving in the right direction. Oh boy. Okay, good luck. That's a lot of notes. That looks overwhelming, but I bet we can figure it out. I'll tell you what the first one is. The first one is me. Think you can figure it out? I bet you can. Think it. Show me the hand sign. Think. Here we go. There you go. Think it again. Can we sing it? Mi, re, do, la, so. We end up on those low la and low so's, just like earlier. Now we sort of like combined those into one. Okay, let's try it again. Ready? Mi, re, do, la, so. Good. Wow. Okay. I got another one. I got another one. Okay, here we go. Were you expecting that one? Maybe you were. I'll tell you what the first one is. Low so. Low so. You think you can figure it out? Can you hear it in your head? Here we go. Think it. Think it again. It's going. The melody's going up. Can we sing it together? Here we go. So, la, do, re, mi. How'd it sound? Let's try it again. So, la, do, re, mi. Are you getting better? Started with just 3 notes. Now we're at 5 notes. Okay. Let's try one more. Actually, I'm going to go all out this time. Saving the biggest one for the last. Here we go. Oh boy. Are you ready for that? I don't think you're ready for this one. Here we go. Take a look. Oh my Lord, what have I done? What have I done? Have I gone too far? Maybe I have. What is that note? You ask. I tell you. It's la, but it's not low la. It's obviously high la. High la. It's high la. Okay. Think. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's think again. Think you can do it? Sing it with me. La, so, mi, re, do, la, so. Whew. We got some high notes, we got some low notes here. In fact, we've got octaves here. We've got high la and low la. We've got high so and low so. Whew, my gosh, guys, that's tough. Let's try it one more time. La, so, mi, re, do, la, so. That is a range of notes. Guys, we're able to think it, we're able to hear it, we're able to sing it. If you were, good job. If not, maybe go back and try it again sometime. It's a lot of fun to be able to see music and hear it before you can sing it. But most importantly, it's just fun to make music.
We're making music with our Falcon friends.
All right, guys, listen, next week you're going to need something because we're going to make an instrument out of them, okay? You're going to need 5, count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bottles, okay? They can be plastic water bottles, they can be soda bottles, they can be glass bottles. It doesn't matter, but they have to all be the same. That's really, really important, okay? So 5 bottles, soda, water, plastic, glass, doesn't matter, but they all have to be the same type, okay? So try to collect those throughout the week, okay? Because next week we're going to take those 5 bottles and we're going to make an instrument that I think you're really going to have some fun with, all right? So collect them, and next week we'll make some music with them.
We're making music with our Falcon friends.
Well, we sure had fun this week, didn't we? So until next time, grab your coat and get your hat. Leave your worries on the doorstep. Just direct your feet to the sunny side of the street. Can't you hear the pitter pat? And the happy tune is your step. Life can be so sweet on the sunny side of the street. I used to walk in the shade with those blues on parade. Now I'm not afraid. This rover crossed over. If I ever had a cent, I'd be as rich as Rockefeller. Gold dust at my feet on the sunny side of the street. See you next time, guys.